To look forward to this year, runners are representing France, Germany, Australia, the US and South Africa. And with the last name nation in mind, I'm delighted to welcome onto the show now trainer Mike de Kock, who already has several runners stationed up at Aberdeen Place in Newmarket. Mike, a very good morning to you. Just tell us how they are, when they shipped in and how they're settled in.
Thanks, Gina. Nice to be on the show. They shipped about 3 weeks ago. Which makes it about 5 weeks to Royal Ascot for certainly for Cherchez at this stage of the game. And they seem to ship pretty well. A few of them, like softballing around, he had a very hard season in Dubai, although he only had 3 runs. His last run, I think, took quite a bit out of him, so needed quite a bit of freshening up, which most of them did. The likes of the Apache as well. But, listen, some of them deal with it, some of them don't. And, we just got to give them the time to recover when we get there, all crack on with them.
And talking of soft falling rain, it was a hard race, but you must have been absolutely delighted because things didn't go right for him and he dug really deep for you.
He showed a lot of heart and courage, I thought it was a huge win. One can always pull the form apart, that's easy to do, but, it's the manner in which he did it that I thought was quite impressive. But, you'd have to up his game a bit, and, we don't really want to run him until we're quite sure that he's 100%. And as I say, we have to do it. They did a month's quarantine in Dubai, and we used that time to freshen him up. So, it's pretty tight to the big meetings,
Yeah, and you've always said, Mike, that you feel his stamina limitations are a mile. He did have 2 options, didn't he, at Royal Ascot with the Queen Anne? Would you be erring towards the shorter trip of the Jubilee? I
think so, and I think, whenever we start him, we probably might start him a little shorter than a mile, whether it's Jubilee or the July or whenever it is. But certainly I'd rather, especially coming back fresh and that type of thing, He's got plenty of speed.
And we saw him in South Africa on what was described as good turf. Does he have limitations as regards the ground?
Yeah, it's hard to say. We never really get the big fluctuations that you do here. I mean, he's raced very successfully on firm ground, and obviously the all-weather, firm, but it's fast, So our horses are well suited to that,
Mike, how do the tracks in South Africa compare to what they get at Ascot? Can you prepare for the undulations and the unique tracks over here?
We can't really, and I think that's the big thing about bringing horses from South Africa here, is the adaptation. We used to fairly flat tracks, no undulations really to speak of. There might be the odd hill here and there, but round, fast. We train fairly much on that as well. So it's a big adaptation, and you come across there. You've only got 5 weeks to Ascot. You've got to try and, as you can, get them used to the undulating grass. Some deal with it, some don't. But listen, generally, I think also deal with most of what we've done.
Well, let's hope he does. We're hoping as well that Cherchez does, because he's short favourite for the King's Stand already. And again, one that was very impressive over in Dubai, smashing his own track record.
Yeah, he's quite a nice horse. I mean, he's obviously, he's a big, strong, powerful horse. And, he's obviously older and more mature, so he dealt with things a lot better than a horse like Soft Falling Rain has. Sure, look, I know obviously he's quite a short price favourite, but I suppose it just adds to the pressure. But certainly at the end of the day, he's still got to do the job. But I'm pretty happy with him adapting. We actually got at him this morning on the July course, which has got a few undulations in it, and he looked quite comfortable going across it.
What did he do? Just an easy work?
No, he worked quite hard. He did a good fast piece of work, and he seemed to deal with it quite well.
Well, that's brilliant news. When he came over to Dubai, he'd obviously had a year off in the process, but he just needed that run. Is he one that you want to keep on the go, Mike? You mentioned he's quite a big, strong horse. He just needs the runs?
Look, in Dubai, with all the travelling, we weren't able to do much preparation, more just long, slow stuff than anything else. And, that's probably why he needed it so badly. But, since the World Cup, he hasn't really had a massive amount of time off. We sort of kept him going through quarantine, kept him going. So, he's a 5 furlong horse. I wouldn't expect him really to go into Ascot short something. I think we've pretty much done quite a bit with him. He's also works really, really hard, and his preparation for this would have been completely different for Dubai. It's not as if he's had to come, via Cape Town, via Mauritius, via England, then on to Dubai. It's just been one straightforward flight, and he's been here for 5 weeks, and we get to get quite a bit of work into them.
Brilliant. Mike, thank you so much for the update on those, and we wish you the best of luck at Ascot. Hopefully we'll see you there in the winners' enclosure.
Thanks very much. Thank you.